So they all turn like, and then they jump up in the air and they pause in the air for like a few seconds and they have like a little stunned icon. And they fall and they all get to their knees. And they say, and one that seems to be in kind of like maybe shamanistic attire. There's a few, but this one's at the head. And it says, "Have you come to challenge the keeper of things, O great one?"
In the name of Levistus, because Levistus wants them worshipping him again.
Oh,
Yes.
you see me flip. In the name of Levistus, you shall worship him and me.
Oh.
Wow.
See, we are prophets.
They look at each other, they look terrified, and the one says that only seems to be the one with only confidence to say anything, and says, "The keeper of things is the new god of this realm. He gives us shinies and food, fish sandwiches.
Oh no.
He has us go on pilgrimages below to the never-ending things.
I love this.
We've never been so loved in Stygia."
Jesus.
I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to say. Give me a second.
"Oh, great one, will you confront this keeper for us?"
Can I just say, throw my voice?
Yes.
Yes, she will.
Then my demon picks up the note. I shall confront this keeper of things.
They all get very happy. Yeah.
Jesus. Where is the keeper? Find it! And then I shoot another laser out of my eye.
Okay, there's like that meltwater, it's all yellow and kind of keeps going down and down. It sounds very fishy.
As I would expect.
Okay. You have that effect on people. And
It's making
then
a lot of people pee themselves.
it's a running theme. And they point to a particular cave tunnel system behind them. Looks like it's seen good use.
I point at the one that's been talking to us.
Yes.
Go first. No!
Okay. He gets up and takes the first step and trips and falls on the ground flat and is unconscious.
I point to another one.
Okay. And they all do that in turn.
Oh my god! Okay, Scooter's gonna pick
So
one
now
of
that
them
they're
up.
all unconscious,
Okay.
I'll walk out of the tunnel into the room.
Okay.
I'll follow.
Excellent work. These guys
Very
are kind
convincing.
of pathetic.
Scooter's gonna go and pick one of them up
Okay.
and walk. Like, we're gonna go in that direction.
Okay.
And we're gonna use the one that we picked up as bait.
Okay. They have they've drawn arrows in the cavern. Didn't know exactly which way to go.
We'll follow those arrows.
Okay.
Clearly not very smart.
All right.
I'm still, like, kind of embodying this other person. And I'm like, follow. And then I start walking. Or Scooter, I'm on Scooter again. Or still, but we start walking.
Okay. You descend, you're all together. You descend to this cave, and remember I mentioned those shadows
She
earlier?
found the path. I'm gonna follow.
So the shadows you kind of had some inkling to earlier, it seemed to reappear. Everyone give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Like straight wisdom?
A wisdom saving throw.
Oh, sorry.
No.
Okay?
Probably not. 8.
No.
7.
All of you,
We're not a very wise
shadows-
party.
No,
Does Scooter
nice.
have to make a wisdom saving throw?
no.
Oh.
What's his intelligence?
Wisdom?
4.
Intelligence. 4? No, he does not.
Wait,
So-
hold on.
You have to be of a certain intelligence to need to make a wisdom
Wi-
save.
What? Really?
Because if you're below a certain intelligence, you don't recognize something.
Yeah,
to
you don't
be
recognize
wise,
certain
wise enough to
Oh, I didn't know that. I was like, hold on, we're talking about two different
Yeah.
stats here.
So you're walking and you seem kind of focused, but then there's a flicker of motion. These shadows begin to meld into figures you can't seem to catch up with or even make contact with. Faces of like lost friends or family, treasures, things you've loved or hated. And it looks like the walls are alive with these images. And you have no idea if you see each other's images, but they look very real. Silhouettes.
maybe this is why this place is called the Valley of Lost Things.
Found things.
Would I be
Found
seeing
things.
oleander things?
100% oleander things. In
or-
sort of silhouettes and shadows and images, and they're very ephemeral. Maybe.
Would I be seeing oleander things?
Yes,
or
100%
demon
oleander things. Oh, interesting. Maybe a little bit of both. Maybe you can't
Can't tell the difference.
can't tell the difference. Yeah.
Okay.
This place is bad. Bad, I hate it, I want to leave.
It is very unsettling. But I don't know if it's actually bad.
We must finish our task. I keep
Okay,
walking.
we're working on it.
Oleander has gotten very forceful.
You enter. The arrows are leading you. Sorry, do you want to say something?
No.
No, I was laughing at the look on Nella's face.
Okay. This cave is not as large as the previous one you were in, but the floor is pretty worn and smooth. There's a faint light and illuminates a wide wall of ice covered in kind of complex and disturbing diagrams. Looks like it's been drawn also by the Kuotoa, but as like maybe a warding sort of thing, because there's a statue of an angel in this room. It's made of like ice-like, maybe pseudo-magical stone. Not sure how long it's been there, but its features are faded beyond recognition. Wings barely in place, and the hilt of a sword sticks out from its chest.
Is that the one you want?
It may be.
Oh.
Is
Let's
there
just pop
anything
that
on the
into
pedestal
the-
that the statue's on? Or
No, it's worn.
Into the scrunchie.
There's nothing. They're just the Kuotoa, just random babbly things. It could be
Oh, on the
cursor.
walls and stuff.
Yeah.
So I walk up and I kind of take a closer look at the statue. Like, is the sword sticking out of
It's
its
about
back
15
and
feet
stuff?
tall. So no, it's like you can't even see the rest of
Oh,
the.
so it's a really big statue.
Yeah, it's a huge
But with a
statue.
normal sized sword.
Yes, it's like I said, its chest. And pretty much only handles visible. It's warm, whereas you
How
can't even
high
tell
up
the
would
craftsmanship.
the sword handle be?
About 10 feet, 10 to 12 feet.
So, like, if I stood on Scooter's back, I could reach it.
Maybe if Scooter went on his hind legs. Yeah, possibly.
Can you give me a lift with Scooter?
I dismount, and then Scooter does.
Okay.
Scooter's a good boy.
Okay.
I climb up and I kind of stand on Scooter's shoulders and
Okay.
kind of gingerly touch the handle a little bit before actually trying to grasp onto
Yeah,
it.
investigation, please.
Oh, I actually am good at that.
Oh, wow.
And I rolled a 19, so that's a 24.
Nice.
Total 24?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
You feel the handle, again, as I said, it's tarnished, quite tarnished. But to your like dwarven sensibilities and your smithing keenness, it feels like it's maybe silver. But that's
Oh.
it.
The material's so tarnished, it's not necessarily
Correct,
obvious.
yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Yes.
So I take a full grasp of it
Okay.
and I just give it a little tug.
It's like glued in there.
And the statue's kind of said icy looking, but it's some sort of stone probably.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think we need to figure out some other way to get this out. Doesn't just pull out. Makes sense.
Can we try something?
I'm open to ideas.
Hold on to the blade. Yeah. Hold on to the blade. Scooter! Pull! And then he's going to push off really hard with his front legs.
How are you holding on?
I'm like holding on to.
I mean, but you're straddling Scooter's shoulders, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm
so
like-
you're like standing, like,
Yeah,
did you
I was like standing like this, so Scooter comes back, he's just.
yeah, he's
I've
gonna,
got me like
Okay.
that.
Like try to pull it out like a nail.
Interesting. Between the
Yeah.
two of you, it goes. It gives a little bit, and it just hurts so bad that you have to let go, and you fall flat on your back, taking 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Starting to work. Ow. I don't even feel that.
That's fine. No, you don't. But yours.
I'll write it down though.
Is there anything else in the room? You said it's a statue. Is there anything else in the room that seems to be interacting with it?
No,
the
unfortunately.
setup of the room.
Interesting. No, it's pretty. If there had been something, whether it would have been like a signs or sigil or something, they're long gone. It's essentially just a cave that's been honed to a fine.
Is it a magical item? Can we tell?
Oh, most certainly, yeah.
Most certainly. Damn.
Are
The
there
statue or the sword?
Well,
The
give me-
sword.
Who has proficiency in investigation? You two, go ahead and roll. If you want to investigate the item,
19.
okay.
Oh my god, what was that? I just went to roll again. I think it was a 7 or a 9.
It was a 9.
Plus
Was it a
whatever
9? Oh
you
my god,
have.
thank you.
So you're total.
Yeah, 18.
Okay.
both
Right now,
18s.
even if you kind of concentrate your magic, you can't tell much about it.
Is the
Again, it gave a little bit.
so the statue's
I-
sort of on a worn pedestal.
Yeah, it's on
is
a
the
worn pedestal.
pedestal part of the cave ground, or is it
It
a
is,
separate
yes.
thing?
No, it's sort of carved in from the cave ground.
And the statue is also carved out of the same material, or is it sitting on this pedestal?
You can't tell
Visually.
It's
Do you
not
have any
anything that
rope
even
or
looks like.
anything
I'm gonna
it's
try a
rolled.
thing.
Yes.
If it's magical, this doesn't work. But if it's non-magical, I cast Scurry, which is a hex that I have
Okay.
that animates an object, and it wriggles free of its owner and sprouts legs and runs towards me. That's a hex.
It is magical though.
It is magical.
you
Okay,
tried
so
to-
it doesn't work. Then we know it's magical.
No, but you have. But as you concentrate towards, you happen to catch a like a bug, and it becomes magic. Is it inanimate objects only?
Inanimate, yeah.
Oh, okay. You grab a stone and it's
Non-magical inanimate objects within 30 feet.
Okay.
Does anyone
They
have-
sprout legs and run
Does
away.
anybody have
now have a
rope?
pet
We could
rock.
tie rope to the end of it and pull. If we have rope, we could tie and then.
We could have Scooter
We
grab
can
the rope.
slam the door while it's. No. Sorry.
Did you get your tooth out?
I don't have rope. I don't think I do.
I think I have
Do
some.
we?
Just blasted a bunch of times.
I don't
Would I
have rope.
think reasonably that we could push the statue over?
Oh, interesting. Well, yeah.
Maybe the stone would
Sure.
crack open. Okay, let's push it.
We don't have to pull
Is
it
this a
out because the
low-bearing
statue's no
statue?
longer
Yeah.
together.
Is that? Oh, I see. No, you don't think so.
Okay.
Scooter, come.
Okay.
And then he comes over to me, and then
We're gonna push.
All of you.
Yes.
Are we trying to
Scooter
push it?
and me and
to the
everybody
side?
I
else.
think we should just try to topple it over, see if it
That's
like,
what I'm
breaks
saying. Like,
open.
try to just topple it.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a strength. Whoever's going to be the main.
Let's have Scooter do the majority of it because he's. Well, I mean, his
I
strength's
need
not amazing.
strength. Well, then
Who
you want to
has
be
the
you, Bo?
highest strength?
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Give you double advantage, so
Double advantage.
because everyone's helping.
All of the dice.
Mm-hmm.
None of those were very good. So only a 14 total.
Okay, you all struggle and push, and it begins to.
Try again.
I'm gonna cast Eldritch Orb at its feet, which is a cantrip.
Oh, is that the exploding kind?
I believe so.
Okay. And then it finally cracks, and then
Yeah, it's force damage.
and the statue cracks in half from where you originally pulled it.
Oh, where I was playing.
Yeah,
the
you
sword.
sort of like cracked it a little bit there in the chest area.
So I go over and I grab the handle and I.
Okay. You
Try
pull
to
out
pull
the
it
rest.
the rest way.
Yeah, you can pull it out of the rest.
Yay!
As you pull it out, it's a bit of shine and like a chorus. Yeah. Yeah, it's- and then it quickly dissipates as the whole blade is torn. It's like you look at the blade itself; it's wavy. It's like wavy and jagged. Again, it's all tarnished, but it's definitely now you can tell for sure that it's silver. Perhaps maybe you get a sense of you've done your smithing classes, right? Definitely like
I'm in my major program at this
okay,
point. Yeah.
and you get senses of like astral energy from it.
Yeah. Because I'm also a minor in magical engineering.
Oh wow! Okay, perfect. That's an origin, yeah.
So.
And it looks like there's maybe some text in there. It's pretty worn though, like on the blade itself, like some text.
Not a
See,
language I
Verity could
necessarily
try to read
recognize,
it.
or
There's a language you do not verify. You don't know.
Could Verity verify?
What? Dust in the
Verity.
room.
can you
What
read
about
this?
what about our character that knows every language?
Poor GM.
You did this to
There is no
yourself.
mysteries.
This has got to be so difficult.
Okay, well you can read
Can I
the.
say
You
thank
can.
you, book cards.
Well, you can read it. Wow.
Who would have thought?
It is quite worn out, but what you can read is that a portion. Oh, like a
spit on
archaeologist, yeah.
Little toothbrush.
The portion you can read is in Githyanki, and it reads revolution.
Oh.
There you go.
I put the sword into my beard of holding.
Okay, and it comes out your head, and as you do that, your charm glows. And it looks active. You feel like it's active.
I touch it.
It feels like it's active. There's magical energy coursing through it from Morden.
So you're supposed to keep it, forge it, prove your metal, I guess.
I believe so. I must restore the sword to its glory.
Did you see there was a warning written on the walls in here too?
Just the Kuotoa being suspiciously fishy.
Yeah.
Everything's just
They
fishy.
be fishy? Never.
And now,
By the way,
as
is the one that she was using as bait still laying around here with us?
yeah, he's mumbling. He's like, that's it.
Is he conscious
Gives him a
though?
shake.
No, not really.
Okay.
He's having fish dreams. It lasts
Oh.
6 seconds or something?
I don't know.
Okay.
I was never a fish.
Memory of a goldfish.
So now, with your charm active, as a craftsman, you can now craft and forge and upgrade everyone's weapons and armors to +1.
Yeah.
When you hit 5th level, which is end of this game. Okay, and if you want to go higher, well, you know what to do.
I need to break more statues.
If you want to.
Knock stuff down.
Okay.
Does this still count as art?
No, this does not count as art, no.
Oh.
The statue was art.
That's what I'm saying, the statue.
Anything can be art then. Be very specific categorization of art from here on out.
Okay.
Don't ask me, I will tell you if it's art.
So can we absorb the walls of this cave?
Yeah, the whole cave. This world is art. We're creating art for you. Oh no, we're getting sucked away. Ah!
We can never leave the hut again, or what is it, right?
We live here now in this hut. All right. There's
So
the
we
arrow
got the
continue.
sword, and then
Now we must find our friend, Jockey.
Yes.
Kill it.
kill it. Wow.
This aggressive side of you is interesting.
Oh, Leander. Take an initiative.
Is there any
flip
more
back.
exits from this cave?
You ready to
No,
kill
just the
it?
one where the arrows are.
Kill what?
It's one exit.
That's what I'm
Okay.
saying. There is an exit
this
aside
is
from where we came in.
demon shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh?
Shall we move on?
Sure, what were we doing?
Such a
Follow your
tiny
arrows.
body. You fell asleep, darling.
Oh, I did?
It's okay.
It's weird.
It's okay. Scooter
Seems
took
to
care
be
of
happening
you.
more lately.
No memory. So you're aware. Okay, you've told us that you have a demon.
Well, yes, Okgal, right.
Yes. So sometimes demon is here. Oleander is not.
Oh.
So you took a little nap, and then the demon went.
Did you, carry me?
No,
The demon sort of drives.
Yeah.
like your body.
Oh.
And the demon went, worship me, and I said, okay.
I blush. Oh.
If you don't like this demon, we can do
I
a little
don't, I don't know
research.
how I feel
You just
about
say
it.
the word.
I mean, I gave a portion of my soul to her on purpose. Because that's...
You said
what
you
we
were
do.
13 when you did your dissension.
Uh-huh.
That's too young to consent to a demon, in my opinion.
That's good.
I'm with Verity on this one.
That's some cool shit.
I'm just saying you should be allowed to reevaluate now that you're aware of your situation.
Here's what we're gonna do. Every time the demon comes out to play, Verity's gonna write down what the demon says. And then if you like what the demon says, then the demon can stay. And if you don't, then I will
Suck it out of you.
drink the demon out of you.
That sounds a little dangerous. You might want to consider that option as maybe a last resort.
I think we should talk about something else.
Just saying.
You're
You're
the-
lucky you're undead.
I wouldn't call it lucky. It wasn't the best of experiences.
We'll circle back to that.
You hear some odd spider-like screeches coming from the deeper into the chasm.
And we know we're looking for a spider-like creature.
Yes, you are.
So, I think we found our friend.
I assume it'd be something like, yeah.
That's what it says.
I quit. I quit. I'm done.
Yeah, but very evil. Yeah. Yeah.
I will say I'm not at my top magical casting ability, so if we want to coordinate anything before we get down there, it might be a good idea.
Do you need to rest in
You
the tiny
know,
hut?
we
Or?
do have a
I
tiny
need
hut.
a longer rest. than
You need a
that.
longer rest?
Doesn't
Yeah.
the tiny hut last for a long
Yeah,
rest?
there's a long rest.
Yeah.
You can go in the tiny hut, that's fine.
Oh, is it like an instant?
No, but you have 8 hours, but that's okay. I mean,
But
You just
you're literally
hang out here for 8
invulnerable
hours.
inside of there.
yeah, do you want to take a long rest real quick?
I would like that because that means I get all my spell slots back.
That's what I
Okay,
was
go
thinking.
activate the tiny hut.
Put your ring on.
How many?
If you
Oh,
like it, you should have put
how many
your name on
charges?
it. Just once per day, probably.
Okay.
That's dawn thing, yeah.
Okay.
If
Okay.
we all want to.
I think I could use a rest.
Yeah, once you're
I
in.
mean, I feel
you're good there
fine,
for 8
but you
hours.
all look like you have done a little more work than I have, so.
Okay, that's the point of this tiny hut, is to get a rest in a
Yeah.
dungeon. So,
Okay. Great.
all right. Activate the hut.
Put it up.
Okay, poof, what's the hut look like?
It has chicken legs.
Oh, like a Baba
yeah,
Yaga
it's a
hut?
It's a Baba Yaga. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to just assume.
No, yes,
In my brain, it
correct.
looked like the Baba Yaga
Yes.
hut.
Great,
So it had
okay.
like chicken
Perfect,
legs
yeah.
and like.
Wonderful. So you appear
Yeah.
Yeah.
inside,
Okay, great.
and it's completely undecorated, has no furniture, has
It's just
nothing.
like it has just like dirt floor basically.
Basically, yeah, it's just you 5. So,
Wait, if I'm
Well,
gonna
6,
stand
sorry, you
outside
6.
of it and draw
6.
on a piece of paper.
yeah.
a
we
little
bring the
picture of
fish in?
us?
Yeah, the fish was
All
part of you when you cast a spell. You're now in here with the fish. The fish is just like,
He's still here.
yeah.
Can we kick him out?
No, I said once you're in here.
like,
You would stop your rest if you stop the spell.
oh, I can't, like, before we go into the hut, I can't be like, Scooter, drop it!
It's too late. Already happened.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, there's a
Well,
fish. There's a Croatoan here with you.
Okay, I
He's just
need
flapping
to
on
fix this
these.
place up. I need.
Verity, can you give me
A
a few
bear.
of the Sigil sight blankets?
Oh,
What do you have in
course. I mean,
You have
what
a
don't I
bed?
have in here?
A pillow.
So
Oh,
I
there's only
use those
one,
blankets
though.
to
Yeah.
burrito the fish guy and tie him real tightly so he can't get away whenever he decides to wake up
can't
and stop
get-
being weird.
You couldn't have got away.
Oh, we brought you
I'm
a
just,
snack.
I mean,
Oh, that's fine, that's
he
fine.
might do something to us while we're trying to rest.
There you go.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
Nella.
okay.
Oh.
He
This,
just,
this is a sleeping type rest.
oh, I see.
It's a
long rest.
Yeah, good call. Okay,
Can I
what?
just
yeah,
drink
we
his
brought her a
blood?
snack.
You can drink his blood, sure. It's very fishy, but
It's
That's fine.
actually
It's good
living
for my
though.
brain.
oh, it has omega 8.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Great for my hair. Has
Okay,
omega-
go ahead. Yeah, you can drink the
Okay. I go up to the little fish. Good night, Nemo.
blood. Are you gonna kill him?
Yes.
Oh, easy. Yeah, he has
Oh.
like 2 hit points.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink
Gonna drink him dry.
him dry.
Okay. Whoa, Billy.
I'm pretty sure this is the first time I've ever actually seen you do this.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
And so I'm gonna watch and like,
You guys have probably watched me. Yeah, you probably just watched me.
or at least
I'm aware of your
it.
antics with underclassmen.
I don't always kill my.
He goes, and
But when it happens, when I take a bite, when I am drinking, the hut starts to smell like
Fish.
wildflowers
Oh.
and very like pine and very like
So
musty.
you're very potpourri-esque.
Yes, very musty leaves almost. It starts to smell very
Earthen?
earthen.
I'm full of a lot of emotions.
Yeah.
I watch this and the smell reminds me of home. But then seeing you do that is also scary, but I also blush.
oh, nice. So as you,
And as I come up, what you're seeing are in the bite wound from the fish are basically these like spores are gonna kind of sprout up. This brown mushroom will bloom and then decay, and his body will disintegrate.
Wow.
Do you do that a lot?
Automatic cleanup function.
that's very nice. And that's what mold does, right? Fungus.
What?
Do you do that a lot?
How many times a day do you eat? Breakfast, lunch, second breakfast, dinner, sometimes a midnight snack. Same
also
amount of time
forgot
that you
second
eat.
lunch.
So if you have a problem with it, Oleander, you can say it to my face.
Did you say you were gonna do that to me?
But I won't
I
kill
suggested that would be a last resort.
You can do it without killing someone?
you. Yes.
Oh.
Yes. I can feed without killing.
Okay.
Many, many freshmen can attest to this.
And sophomores and juniors and seniors.
Anybody who looks kind of yummy.
Wait, so like, were you gonna ask me before you did that to me?
Wow, it's getting late.
And
Of course. You signed a contract, right? Can't touch you after you sign it. Anything else, freshman?
No. And then I'm gonna go over it like to the up against the wall of the hut and kind of like curl up like facing the wall.
Okay.
And just like go to bed.
You all take a dirt nap then?
do you have a scooter shield around you?
Yeah, Scooter's gonna come lay and curl around me.
You know that you're scarier than I am, right? You just can't see it. Good night, Scooter. And I'm gonna kind of lay in the corner as well.
While I'm like curled up, I'm gonna reach into my pack
Okay.
and I'm gonna pull out the sensory stone
Oh, right.
that I got
Okay.
at the store
Mm-hmm.
and look at it for a good like 10 minutes or so,
Okay.
and then eventually use it.
The joy one or the one with
The
two
lesbian
women?
one.
Oh, lesbian. Yeah, sure.
The gay one.
Okay, it's a whole host of it's many aspects of life.
How do you mean?
It's good emotions and better emotions and sometimes the best emotions.
Okay. I
The
think I
ones
get
you
what
are you
don't
looking
know
for?
about.
Yeah.
Okay,
Is this the Joy Stone?
no, this is the other stuff.
The
I'm
special
not
stone?
really
stuff.
necessarily looking for a specific experience. I
Okay.
think I'm just kind of trying to escape
Okay,
because
got
I'm
it.
a little upset
Oh,
after
got it,
that
okay.
encounter.
All right, you can just kind of like breeze around the edge of the experience.
I think that's what I will do.
Okay.
Because I still feel wrong doing this.
Got it. Okay.
Based off of my previous, like my life up to this point,
Got
I
it.
feel wrong using this.
Understood.
But it felt like
But it feels
a
good.
way. Yes, it felt like a good way for me to escape a stressful situation.
Okay. All right. It takes away
Hashtag drugs.
when you do this, it actually the voice of your demon is kind of like quelled or satisfied. You can't tell. All right. You said you were going to sleep, right, Nella? Verity? Bo?
I'm going to do downtime crafting and start fiddling with the sword and trying to clean it up a bit.
Okay, yeah, you can do that a little bit. Enough where you can, I don't know, maybe just get a little bit of the surface started off, and eventually you need to go to sleep. Or equivalent.
That's how
Yeah.
downtime crafting works. It's
Yeah.
like you can do X amount of work and then you still get your long rest.
Yeah, perfect.
So about those daddy issues.
Were you plumbing the the lore?
And administering public service as justice. And forging mighty armor to protect the weak. Tell me about that.
Where do you want me to start?
The daddy issues for sure.
So, this goes back 45 years. My mom at the time was working as a barmaid. You know, same kind of bars you find in every town, full of adventurers and lowlifes and whatnot. And a dwarf guy walked in, and apparently, according to her, it was just love at first sight. She was all over him, he was all over her. They had good time. A couple weeks later, he's gone. She's pregnant. Never saw him again. So, he's kind of seemed like an asshole to me. My mom still pines after him even to this day. She bought the bar after she got enough money, and now she runs it in the hope he'll come back someday.
Does she want to join our club? Let's get
She's
her out of the
not a
house.
student, but that might not be bad for her.
At this point, you're gonna run out of time, Verity,
Okay.
to take a long rest.
Well, right. Slam my little
Okay.
notebook shut.
Okay.
We're not done here, though.
That's fair.
You're asleep.
Oh, yeah, I was.
No, she
Yeah,
says
I'm
that.
snoozing,
It's
so I
like-
didn't hear any of this.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, yep, and all right, well,
I'll put away my tools and lay down to rest as well.
All right, and next time you all wake up or get up from your trance or whatever it's going to be, you have been thoroughly ejected by the chicken-footed tiny hut. Right?
Yeah.
You're
10 yet.
sitting with your butts on the ice. Yeah.
That was awkward.
Oh, I slept terribly. We need beds in there.
Yeah, do beds count as art?
Yeah. They
get
can.
them embroidered.
And
man.
so you start to feel well rested from your long rest. Your shard, wherever it may be, begins to throb with a sense of belonging or maybe anticipation, and those dark, kind of indescribable, maniacal whispers begin to infiltrate your thoughts again. The ones you first heard, sort of, took in when you first made with the meteor.
I retrieve my Serenity Stone from my beard
Okay.
and I hold on to it.
it doesn't even take it away.
That is highly unpleasant.
I'm having some
Put the
weird
stone back.
feelings in my belly button.
It's kind
My
of
back
tugging
aches.
you towards the direction where you heard the spider.
Just like real life.
Oh my god.
I think
That's how
maybe
we're
it's
doing it. I
trying
should
to
have
tell
taken it to
us.
the knees.
I think it's trying to tell us to head towards our spider friend. Feels like it's drawing us that way. At least
All right.
mine is.
Ready to go?
Ready.
I'm ready.
Get my sword out. Let's go.
Okay.
Is Scooter back to normal size at this point?
Oh, do you want to
long
recast
rest.
spell,
I
or
guess I have to recast the spell.
if you
yeah.
want?
So you don't necessarily have to do that.
Yeah, just let me know. Yeah, just make him whatever you want.
He doesn't have to be large right now. We're in a cave.
Well,
Does that actually
Assuming
change his fighting?
this kind of creature-
You were fighting though.
is going to be larger than my mounted creature. I don't think there's a point necessarily in me going mounted.
Okay.
Well, we know these spider things are like huge size.
They're
right?
pretty, big, but they also.
So
Well,
we're
did
vaguely aware of what they are.
anybody take Animalology?
I thought this was like Magical Beasts 101.
Oh, Magical Beast 101, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No one took Magical Beast 101?
She hasn't taken anything. Everybody else is like long enough in.
Yeah,
We've
I've
taken all the
taken
Did
the
you
gen
get
same
the
eds.
class.
Underdark or the Feydark?
I wouldn't think so.
Okay, the rest
No,
of you?
because my tine is in the.
Is that a gen ed?
No.
Then no.
Be elective
I'll
for
let some
magistrate.
investigate.
I
Yeah.
took 101 and 102 because I wanted to find about materials.
Okay, sure. Roll intelligence.
Okay. Just straight intelligence?
Yes.
20.
Oh, wow. Okay. They can quickly hatch spiderlings.
And how big are they themselves?
I mean, they'll be small according to your
No.
research.
The actual spider itself.
They'll be the awful fisher. They're big,
Okay.
huge, large to huge.
It may have a bunch of babies.
So then, do you think it is a good idea for me to use Scooter?
Having cavalry might be useful against the babies.
Okay.
The big one's really big.
Then I cast Find Steed on Scooter,
Okay.
and then he grows to mount size, and then I will get on
So about the
Scooter.
size of a large dog because you're tiny. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, he had to be big enough to fit all of you guys at one point.
He's pretty big. He's pretty big.
Yeah. So I'm
Okay,
gonna
sweet.
climb on Scooter's back and prepare myself.
Okay.
What weapon do you use for mounted combat? Your scythe still?
For what?
Yeah, that's
Mounted
fine.
For mounted combat?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you mean? This side?
Handmade scythe. Yo.
Okay, great. We'll make our way down the.
Okay.
Head
All of you
down
move
the
forward.
tunnel.
Yeah, I'm gonna prepare
Prepared.
Jethro's instant reload while we have that downtime.
That
I
works.
have transient bulwark active.
All right. So you enter what's after a little bit of walking, not too much, and these whiskers begin to you get a bit of a headache actually, despite it not being probably as strong as prominent as you could imagine it being to what happened to the other mutated individuals. But you enter a large, almost like chasm-like area with a ceiling full of deep crevices and covered in sharp, reaching icicles, and almost immediately there's a skittering. And one of the shadows, a very large one, moves quickly and almost comes at you, like you see the shadow below, and then in front of you is a giant, awful fisher spider with a large chunk of meteor just like impaled into its back and like kind of like mutated with it. Yeah, and it goes, yeah, and time to roll initiative.
All the drama ruined.